Hey, what's up? Kyle Leon here with my training partner, Aaron Giberson, in one of the newest, nicest fitness facilities in Southern Ontario, Fusion Fitness in Cambridge, Ontario. We're about to get in the gym, hit up a nice training session, and we thought of 5 very sneaky but advanced muscle building tips that we want to share with you guys back home, more for the advanced guys, to really take your muscle growth to the next level if you've hit a plateau in recent weeks.
All right, get your pens and paper out. I'm gonna take Kyle through the paces, so let's get on this. So we got the first little known muscle building secret, and we're gonna start off with biceps. So Kyle demonstrating here doing the standing barbell curls. And the first little secret we want to give you is to always focus on keeping your shoulders down. You never want them to come up. It's a natural reaction for the body when it's trying to help out and aid in the biceps lifting more weight. So you want to focus on keeping the shoulders down throughout any movement, any bicep exercise. That's going to keep more load on the bis, and thus you're going to get more growth and more of everything basically that you're trying to get out of your bicep training. The second little bicep secret we want to give you, and it really applies to any kind of standing stuff, and especially, you can see Kyle doing here with the standing barbell curl, is having that slight lean forward. So not really like leaning forward that you're almost gonna fall over, just a slight lean. What this is gonna do is, 1, prevent you from ever cheating and leaning back throughout the exercise, and thus, just using momentum or taking the load away from the biceps. But 2, it's gonna keep the load on the biceps throughout the entire time, throughout the entire movement. So every rep, every set, you're maximizing everything you're getting from this training. So the second little known muscle building secret has to do with shoulders. So we're gonna start off with a very advanced tip. So please, if there's any beginners out there, don't even bother with this one. This is more for the advanced guys that are looking to spark some more growth. And that's using a false grip when you're doing any kind of front lateral raises, side lateral raises, rear delt machine, whatever. So Kyle here demonstrating what a normal grip is when you're grabbing the dumbbells and what a false grip is. By using a false grip throughout the exercise I just talked about, and what Kyle's showing you with the standing side laterals, is it's actually gonna place more load on your shoulders. It may seem so odd that, just by moving the thumb, by doing it, you're actually gonna put more stress on the muscle and get that much more out of it and hopefully spark some more muscle growth. The other little shoulder secret we're gonna give you today that applies to your shoulders is when you're doing shoulder front raises. You always wanna have a slight lean forward. This is gonna accomplish 2 things. First thing, it's gonna place more load on the muscle, and thus you're gonna get more growth out of it. And 2, not just having that slight lean forward, I really wanna focus on reaching forward. So almost try and picture like you're trying to reach the glass. You can see Kyle doing it perfectly here. He's leaning forward enough to keep the load there. He's also not using momentum to cheat his way up. But you can see him overemphasizing and really reaching forward. This is gonna add way more stress to the front delts, and thus you're gonna spark and get a lot more muscle growth out of it. So the third little known muscle building secret we're gonna give you today, and it has to do with your back training, is incorporating reverse wide grip pull downs. This exercise is phenomenal for trying to get some extra width in your lats, as it directly places all the load there. So first start off, you can see Kyle as he grabs the bar, he's going with a reverse grip, but it's not narrow like most people think it is. He's going wide, so it's right where the elbows are in the bar. Another little tidbit here, and it's gonna alleviate some stress from your wrists, is when you're grabbing near the elbows of the long bar, is to twist it just a bit to find that comfort zone for you. Just as any other pull down, you really want to focus on keeping your back straight the entire time, pulling down to around your collarbone area, and as you pull down, draw your shoulders down. As you go up, let them rise up. It's a great exercise for some extra width. So the fourth little known muscle building secret we're going to give you today has to do with adding some extra leg thickness. Yes, obviously we're not taking away from everything else you're doing in the gym. This is something you can add extra to your program to do at the end of your workouts. That'll add some more width and thickness to your legs, especially in your groin area and the outer side of the leg. So we're talking about, some exercises that gets coined as the women exercises, but believe it or not, there's a lot of pro bodybuilders that swear by these to get some extra thickness. We're talking about abductor and adductor exercises. So what you want to do is just superset the 2 at the end of a workout. Maybe throw in like 4 sets of 10 to 15. If you're starting off, don't just jump into it with some heavy weight. Start off with some light weights to get used to it. These are great exercises to really add some extra thickness on top of everything else you're doing in the gym for your legs. So the last and 5th little known muscle building secret we're gonna give you today is honestly only for the advanced guys. This is a very advanced technique to spark some more growth. So please, if you're a newbie out there or a beginner, don't just jump into this. It's gonna do you more harm than good. When you get there and you get to advanced level, you can definitely apply this. So we're talking about splitting up your muscle group to getting more size. So basically, I'm not talking about splitting up your chest and back and shoulders. We're assuming you're doing that already. We're talking about breaking up one muscle group into 2 different days. So, some guys do this already where they split up their legs. So they'll have a quad dominant day where they do majority of quad exercises, and they'll do a hamstring dominant day later in the week where they're doing hamstring dominant days. This is basically to add more volume more training and more focus just to one area of the legs. So by breaking it up, you can cause more overall volume and get, essentially spark some more growth. Also, and this is really honestly for the advanced guys, is even breaking up arms. So having a bicep day and a totally separate tricep day. Same thing, bicep day, all bicep exercises. Same thing for triceps, all tricep exercise day. And just as a reminder, this is honestly only for the advanced guys.
Awesome. Hope you found those tips useful. You apply them and they help you out. We'll talk to you soon.